Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, friends and family. Let me start off this video by saying, don't count your blessings before you don't count your blessings before you speak them, and don't take advantage of life on the plate. Okay? Today, so yesterday, alright? Yesterday was alright for most of the day, from about 0800 to about maybe 1700, which is 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And then everything collapsed at that point, alright? So, the weather was nice. It was about time for me to head out, and as y'all know, I own 2 bikes. I own a car. Alright, I own a car, so when I can't ride, I have my car to take me to work, to take me to places I need, to make the money, or what have you. Okay? Even when it snows, yes, I ain't that stupid. I don't ride all year long. I try to, but I don't. So, now with that being said, today, the forecast was forecasted to be 85 and 60 as a low. Now, as a biker, what do you think at that point? Oh, wow, today's going to be a good day. I'm going to be able to ride for most of the day, and then I'm going to have to make sure that I'm warm for the rest of it. Okay? So, at that part, I'm thinking, I better go get my stuff, my gear, get all suited up, get my stuff for work, put it in my saddlebags, get everything all ready to go. And then I was thinking, well, okay, what if the weather, like I predicted, was going to be crappy, as it said it was going to be on Google, when it showed me it was going to be lightning and thunder for 5 days out of the week. Alright? Well, it was supposed to be a 30 or 40% chance. So at that part, I'm thinking, well, you know, as long as I can try to get out before it starts getting ugly, you know, I'll be fine. Now, is that proper thinking? No. If it's even the slightest chance that that might happen, you probably shouldn't ride at all. Okay? So, as I was in my car, I rolled my windows down, and I did what any biker did. I complained because, man, I wanted to ride. 85 degrees is perfect biking weather. You're out, you know, in your jacket, your vest, your chaps, your pants, you know, your helmet, your gloves, and wind is just blowing in your face. It's nice, it's breezy, everything is good. Okay? And then, now we come to the debate, well, what if it gets ugly after I ride? There, what am I going to do? So at that part I contemplated, well, I don't want to have to hide it. I don't have, you know, like a plastic bike cover, or, you know, something to cover my bike when it rains. I mean, I can put, you know, trash bags over my saddlebags so that the stuff inside don't get wet. But why would I do that when I can just not ride at all? You know, that was the kind of thinking I was doing at that part. And so then it led me to think, well, how many more days of the month do we have, and how many more months do we have of summer? We still got all of May, we still got June, we still got July, we still got August, and by the time September comes around, the way that the weather's been in my kind of area, it's usually nice up until like late October. That's when it just gets ugly and you don't want to ride. It's like you got to have 13 layers to ride in October just to ride. Okay? So I'm thinking, well, you know what? We got more days. I'm just going to wait it out. Y'all, let me tell you, if you ain't a believer in God, I fell in love more with Him today than I think I have for a while. And I say for a while because, you know, as Christians, you try to count your blessings, and that don't always go well. Well, at this time, I chose not to ride my bike. And, you know, I didn't like it when I ran in because not going to lie, I really like riding my bike. It's wind therapy. And for those people who don't have a bike, you probably won't understand. But it's what it is. It's therapy. Okay? You have the open road. You have the sounds of nature. You have whatever's natural around you making all that for you. Okay? So I'm like, well, I missed an opportunity to get on it. So I get into work. I clock in. I work. The weather is nice. You know, I'm wearing pants and, you know, because I got to be all suited up properly when I ride. But I had pants on, and just in case it got wet and it's raining, you know, because you want to be covered. So I started, and then it got to around, I had to do my flight, okay? We started working, and let me tell y'all, if y'all have been caught in a tornado or a tornado area, the weather can change in about a minute and a half. And you don't believe me? Go over by Tornado Alley when it's 80 degrees outside and you're about to witness a tornado outside. Trust me, it's going to freak you out. The wind's going to get stronger. The clouds are going to go from baby blue to almost charcoal black. It is nuts. And you won't see no sign of it until the area it's coming from. And then you're going to see streaks of like force air up in the sky, and it's going to come down and it's going to start causing a big old gust. And when that's present, you got to take care, because those are signs and symptoms of a tornado, and you don't want to be caught in that right in the middle. And at that point, this is where that little transition comes in handy. This was the time that Johnny knew he fucked up. Y'all, I'll tell you what, that was the time I knew I never screwed up, because I'm glad I brought my car. If we actually was in a tornado, the only damage I'd have to worry about is damage on my car. On my bike, you know, I don't think it would start. I mean, stuff inside will be all torn up and whatnot, and my bike could be thrown against cars and all that stuff. And I mean, my bike is my baby. I don't want nothing to happen to her. So when I get to work, it just got uglier and uglier and uglier. And I swear, that was God's way of telling me, you made the right choice not to go into work today on your bike. You made the right choice to make sure that you took the proper route when the sign showed the procedures to not ride. If that makes any sense to any of y'all. So, by wrapping up this video, if you have blessings in front of you, and let me tell y'all, it's not going to be a coloring book. It's not going to be laid out with crayons and markers for you to color in them little spaces. No, it's not going to be that way. It's going to be a blank sheet of paper, and you're going to have to go find your crayon or something to write with. Okay? That's how spirits and that's how faith works. Alright? I've been a Christian ever since I was a little kid, about 4 or 5 years old. I was raised and born in a Catholic family. Alright? Now, there was a point in my life where I strayed away from being a Catholic because I didn't understand Catholicism. Alright? The way that Catholics work. It was kind of odd for me to explain it, you know, and be like, well, I don't always do all that stuff, but I was raised in a house that way, and some stuff I just don't believe. But does that not make me a Catholic? No. It means I was raised in it, I was surrounded by it, that's what I'm used to. But I don't practice that every single day of the year. You know what I'm saying? So, here is my lesson. If you have a blessing in front of you, dissect it. Okay? Take it. Look around. Try to understand what that blessing is providing for you. Okay? Because I guarantee if you soak it in and you understand it correctly and properly, it's going to be a gift at the times that, you need it. It's not like a credit card or a debit card refund. You don't get your refund and it shows up 3 days later, okay? They don't tell you it's coming in 3 days. The way faith works is, let's say you pay your bill like 5 months and you pay it on time. So the people at the bank or the people giving you credit's like, you know what? You've been a good payer. We like you. We'll give you $50 back to put on your credit or whatever you want to do with it. Pay something for your kids or pay it on your next bill or cut your bill in half for next month or something. I don't know. You name it. Okay? That's the way that faith works. It provides you with stuff when you need it the most. It's not going to happen when you pray at that exact moment. Okay? It's not like, poof, here I am. Poof, here you go. Poof, there it is. Poof, what do you want? That's not how faith works. Okay? Let's say you cry about something and you're like, man, I don't see no signs of nothing. So what do? You worry about it. You worry about it. You worry about it. And then what happens? That gift comes back and it tells you, poof, I didn't tell you I was here, but here I am. Oh, and by the way, you're welcome. That's how faith works. Today, faith came to me on a silver plate, but I had to find my utensils. And it was absolutely one of the best feelings and best meals, in quotes, that I've had. Because that's the kind of blessing that you sit back after it's all over, like they say, the calm after the storm, okay? You sit back after it's all done and you really go, oh my God, like, that really just happened. I really just survived and was given a blessing and I should not have had, okay? That's just how faith works. But from all of today, that's what I want you guys to understand, and that's what I want you guys to see. And do you have to preach and practice Christianity or, all of what I practice? No. That's not what this video is about. But just know that if you see signs and your gut is telling you something, trust it. Because 9 times out of 10, it's going to be right. Anyway, that's all. I just wanted to tell y'all that blessings don't come right in front of your face. They come in different waves, different ways, different kinds. Just know they're there for your own good. It's not to be malicious. It's not to be bad. That's just the kind of thing. Okay? Anyway, y'all have a good morning. Be safe out there. Be good. Do what you gotta do. Listen to your gut. And just treat people the way that people treat you. That's all. Alright? Y'all have a good one. I love you bunches. And y'all see me on the road and say hi. Alright? Love y'all. Bye.